All right. Welcome, everyone, to our team Zoom. We're so excited. We're so excited because it's the first of the month. And of course, you know what that means. It's time to really get serious and buckle down now. I always I don't know about you guys, but I'm always like, oh, it's the first. We have like 31 days, But today I got up and I'm like, no, that's it. I am like printing out my steps to success. Got one person filled in already. So I don't know, Natalie, do you want to start or you want me to start?
Oh, you already started. Just
okay.
Go for it.
So the one thing, guys, that I really want you to do, and I tell my team all the time, it's the first of the month, so you want to have that printed out like today. You should have had this already printed out. I put mine on a clipboard on my kitchen table, so I'm always seeing it, and it helps me, it keeps myself on target, like if I filled out one LC today, I'm like, okay, I need 3 more. And I always start with the LCs first. I try and get my 4 as soon as possible. So, all the planting that you did, I know I did the last couple of days of the month, of April. I'm following up with people today that I've messaged Friday, Saturday, because I needed that volume, or, I wanted to help a distributor promote, so you want to make sure you're following up. But anyway, I print these out. I have 3 printed out because that's my goal this month. So to fill out 3 of them. So you want to make sure that you're, print out 1, that's fine. Have it there. Do it step by step. But I think when you have it like in front of you, I think that's really important. I also print out charts. So I'm double and my goal is going triple. So I have my charts printed out and in front of me, so you want to make sure, like, even if you're, any rank that you are, just, or if you have no distributors, if you want to go Ruby this month, that's possible. If you want to go diamond this month, that's possible. Like, somebody went diamond in 3 days, right?
Yeah.
I would love to get like her on one of these meetings. But
I want to say something to that because again, this person actually who went in 3 days to diamonds, she came from another network marketing. So again, her network was really large. So she brought a lot of people from
I didn't know that.
previous company. So you have to keep that in mind because people sometimes feel like, oh my gosh, like how did she do it?
Right.
Again, it's a large warm network that she has.
Okay. See, I didn't know that, but still, it's possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is possible. So if your mindset now, before I get into mindset, because that's what I wanted to touch on, I also printed out the game plan, the go plan. So I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't printed out any of the go plans. I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then today I'm like, no, I am printing it out. I have it in front of me and I'm going to keep myself accountable. Like, you just have to do it. You know what I mean? So, so I have my charts. I have the steps to success. I have this game, the goal plan. And I have my binder or my notebook actually that has my goals in it. So writing down your goals, I want 25 LCs this month. I want 15 distributors this month. But when you write it down and you actually see it every day, somehow it comes to life. Like, I don't know why, but when you're looking at it constantly over and over, it comes, it happens. So make sure you're writing your goals. I wanted to touch on mindset because I feel like it's so powerful in this company. When you're doing network marketing, if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts or you're around people that are negative, you want to get away from that. It doesn't matter if it's, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, so many leaders say don't unfriend, you know, don't not be the person's friend, but maybe unfollowing so you don't see their negativity, or just being around positive people daily. I think it's so important. You know, this business, I can't even tell you how many times I'm like, oh, I'm never going to get LCs. Like, I've been messaging so many people, I'm not going to get LCs, and I begin to get into that funk. Guys, this morning I woke up and I'm like, that is it. Like, I am ready. It's time to go. My mindset was, I'm going to get LCs today. I'm going to get distributors, and I'm going to fill out the steps to success 3 times. And I got an LC today, and I have a potential signing up later. So when you're thinking positive and you're surrounding yourself with positive, it will come. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to be determined. You have to have that. And I know it's hard because a lot of times I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, I'm going through this ups and downs of business, but that's with every business, right? Every business has these ups and downs. But what's helping me is looking up YouTube videos of other leaders, getting inspired, talking to my accountability partners every day, you know, being surrounded by positive people. But definitely mindset, you know, wake up and just tell yourself you're going to sign that potential LC or distributor, and message people until you do it. Like, that's one thing that I've really learned throughout this business, is that I am doing it until I get that goal done, you know. And although it could be stressful, you know, this is our business. We have to do it. Nobody else is going to do it for us. So definitely change your mindset. There's hold on, I hear myself echo. I just had to mute everybody first. But anyway, there's books you could read, self-development books you could read. Pick one book and read it. If not, if you don't have time to read, get an audio and listen to it in the shower. There are so many times that I'm listening to YouTubes of like different leaders in the shower. Like, literally, I have my phone and I'm in the shower with it. So there's different ways to, you know, get your mind positive, you know. So definitely get it right. It's the first of the month. We have 30 days to really go after these goals, you know. One thing that I'm doing is I have a list in front of me that, and I'm sure Corey or Natalie, you'll probably touch on this, that I have to message at least 25 people a day. I'm going to add at least 20 people on Facebook. I'm going to have Sundays where I'm unfollowing people. So every day I have tasks of what I'm going to do, and I'm going to check it off. So, you know, this is in front of me with my goal plan, my steps to success, my notebook, everything's in front of me so that I constantly see it, and then I know I have to do it, you know. So I just wanted to say that. But I think it's, you know, important to have that mindset, you know, like the positive mindset, guys, because we can do this.
And like,
I'm excited. Sorry, I'm excited. But anyway, does anybody else want to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. I think you kind of covered pretty much everything. The only thing I wanted to point out, which you already did, guys. The cool thing is that our corporate already did for us what, you know, kind of like a game plan, and they even added. There's a second page. They even added to the steps to success. So you don't even have to print 2 different pages. So as long as you have at least one of them, whatever, you know, works for you the best. And then you can also have your goals. You know, it's kind of like you can already set your numbers, because this business is all about talking to people, right? And it's all about the numbers. How fast do you want to go? That means that you have to talk to more people. But I love how Joel Dunn, it's our upline, he always talks about at least find the minimum of how much, even on a bad day, even if you're not feeling good, or if there's a lot of distractions. We all have those distractions, it's life, but what can you still do, even if it's maybe 10 people or 5 people or whatever. And I think that's pretty cool, the minimum, to know your minimum of how much you able to get done for your business. And Daniela kind of already went through a lot of stuff, so I would just want to say, when you know your goals, you know exactly how much you need, what do you need for your next promotion or to complete your steps to success, because we all have different goals. We're all in the same business. We all have the same steps to success, but like Daniela is going to complete 3 of them. Someone maybe would be happy to complete 1. And I always say focus on 1 first. And then when you get that done, you can just move on to another one. And again, I wanted to say a little bit more about, talk about a little bit more about how bad do you want it? What is your reason? What is your why? And for me personally, sometimes if I don't know exactly why am I doing this, I know my month is not going to be as good. When I used to work, and I knew exactly every day that I go to work, I knew it reminds me of my why. Okay, my why is to work this business, to build this business, to that point where I can actually quit this job because I was miserable at this job. So it was actually easier for me to work this business because, again, I was motivated every single day when I get to that office that I did not want to be at. Now, when you're already at home, it's going to be a little bit different because your why has to be so strong that on the days where there's a lot of distractions, on days when you don't feel like working, how are you going to make yourself still get some stuff done? So that's kind of like figure it out your why, make sure it's strong enough, so it's not based off feeling the way we work. So but it's more of your goals. And for me, one more thing is at the beginning of the month, I kind of try to organize my calendar. I want to make sure that I add everything. The Zooms on Monday, they are already on my every single Monday. There's a family call on Sundays. I want to make sure that it's already there. So when I am scheduling my other appointments, I know that that's already time that I cannot do anything. And of course, when you have your family events, kids, or stuff like that, make sure you add those to your calendar, and then you work your business around. So, but make sure you also have to kind of have the priorities. So what do you want to do? Is it important for you to get on the Mondays Zooms, or is the other things that are more important? I think that's kind of like what I want to say. If we have more time, I can go a little bit more over of a 6 list. That's kind of something a daily, because we always have to have our monthly goals set up at the end, at the beginning of the month. But I like to do it also every Sunday. I look into what I have to do. I kind of review my previous week and see what I did good and what maybe I didn't do good. And so I wanted to make sure that I'm working on that more. And then, of course, every single morning, I'm not that good at night because I'm a morning person. So at night, I'm a little exhausted and tired and sleepy. So I don't do as much at night, but some people are. I do it in the morning. So I set up my 6 list. Sometimes it's a little more, but I want to make sure that I know exactly what I need to get done. And then I can schedule my day because I know how long the task is going to take me. So I know when I can get it done, maybe in the morning, maybe sometimes between appointments, or maybe I have to actually schedule a few posts for social media. I work a lot social media, so that's important for me to make sure I am consistent with my posting. So knowing what's going to be next day, I already know how hard I have to work that night or that morning, make sure before I leave the house. So that's pretty much it from me. I know Corey's already here, so whatever she wants to add.
I'm sure that whatever I add probably has already been said, but I think it's good just for everybody to hear how we go left, how we all kind of set our month up the exact same way, and that's really important because the reason why it's really important is because it shows everybody that this business really is truly duplicatable and anybody can do it. The three of us are all completely different and come from different backgrounds, have different whys, and have different ways of working this business, but really we kind of set our month up exactly the same way. So for me, what do you want to achieve this month? That's so important. Make those goals. And if you want, make a goal that you feel like you can grasp, and then make a goal that you are kind of a little scared to go after. Do you know what I mean? So like a stretch goal, I think is what they call it. So if you feel like you really want to go diamond this month, but it's feels for you like that's kind of scary and like right outside of your comfort zone, write that down. And it's so important to have those goals like on your phone where you see them. I have them written on my mirror. I have them written on a whiteboard that's in my living room. I have post-it notes like posted in my car, so when I'm driving I see them. Just posted everywhere so that you continuously remind yourself what your goals are. And it's a proven fact that people who write their goals down achieve them. Like it just is. So that's something that I do. Where do I want to be this month? Another thing is I not only do I print out my steps to success, but I make sure that they have the month written down on them. That way, if I don't achieve them, I go left. Or no, sorry guys. Go straight. That way, if I don't achieve them, I can reflect back on that. So, but you want to say like, these are my steps to success for April or May. These are for May only. And write the month down on them and then keep them in a binder so you can kind of reflect on what you did or didn't do or what worked or what didn't work for the month. So I always write down what month it is on my steps to success. I also make sure that I have my 6 list that I'm going to complete every single day. And a really big thing, I don't know if we touched on this, was change your auto shipment. Make sure that you change your auto shipment, and not just changing it, but we all kind of get in the same routine of what we do as far as like we use the same supplements, we all kind of like use a cleanser or whatever. So actually do a challenge, do a new 90-day challenge. So maybe like you want to grow your hair out and you haven't, done the hair, skin, and nails for a while. Maybe you haven't wrapped regularly in a while. Maybe, you have never used the exfoliating peel, or maybe you haven't used the skincare regularly, routinely, like you wash your face in the morning, at night, or defining gel, using that in the morning and at night, whatever it is. So set a new 90-day challenge for yourself, and then just like we talked about on the Facebook training, post about it regularly, because people need to see it over and over and over and over and over again before they make up their mind that they want to try it out. So try something new and like set that up so that you can say like, hey, I'm going to be taking a 90-day wrap challenge and sharing my results. Like, who wants to do this with me? And also people are going to be watching you to see you post your results. So that's something else that I do. And the other thing that I do is I chart myself and I chart my team. And if you don't have a team yet, chart yourself. Chart where do you want to be and chart yourself. So today I took out everybody. You're on the wrong side of the road. My sister's visiting from Ireland, you guys, and she was driving on the wrong side of the road. So
it's no excuses, right?
No. I was at actually a dinner with my family, so no excuses. I just hopped on, and we're in the car. But so I charted all of my team members, and I chart my team members for a further goal than they are comfortable doing. And the reason why I do that is because, one, it makes me work harder because I want to help them achieve those goals. And two, it puts it out there, you know, in the universe. Like, hey, I want these people all to be diamond. I want them all to earn that $2,000 extra a month. I want them all to get that Go Fast bonus or that Go bonus. So I chart them for something bigger than what they're even comfortable with. And that's the other thing. If you do have team members, if you have a team, reach out to your personally enrolled and ask them what their goals are for this month. And when you ask them what their goals are for that month, then it motivates you, it motivates them, and then you guys can check in with each other regularly. So those are some of the things just to kind of get yourself set up and ready for the month. And just kind of like Natalie talked about, if you make sure you have your why, and when you have it and you think about it and it's like in your space daily and you're looking at it, it makes it a whole heck of a lot harder to let go of it, even on the hard days, you know, even on days where you don't really feel like working, or you have a really busy day, or you have a night where you spent with your family. Like, I spent a good couple hours with my family, and then I was like, okay, guys, I got to jump on this. This is an obligation that is really important to me, because I have the freedom and the luxury to work when I want and where I want, and I get to sit in the car and talk to my team and, you know, talk about our goals and our dreams and where we're going to go for this month. So those are just a few, you know, things also that I do to set myself up to have a really good month, you know. And I would say, as far as personal development goes, if you're someone who likes to like read or listen to an Audible book, or you know, even watch YouTube videos for personal development, decide what you're going to do. Like, decide tonight what book you're going to listen to or read, or who you're going to follow on YouTube, and decide also how much time you're going to dedicate every single day. And I loved what Natalie said about setting up your calendar, because you guys, if you don't tell your time where to go, then it's going to tell you where to go, and then you'll never have time for this business. You'll always find a reason why you can't work it. So you tell your time where to go. Don't let it do it the other way around. So yeah, that's it.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add that this is the last month that distributors that sign up are eligible for the Go Fast and Go bonus. So when you're telling people about the promotion, about the kit, you know, the free essential oils, and all of that, you want to make sure you're adding that as well. So everybody that I followed up with this today or last night, no, today, because that's when the essential oils came out, I added that in. You know, this is a great week to start. You know, you'll have 3 months to get, if you want to go fast or go. And that, just make sure you're putting that in with your wording. Also, last month, I've been really, really consistent with my loyal customers. So make sure I've been sending them a thank you note, and then samples of, say they ordered greens, I'll send them a sample of Wow. If they ordered Wow or skincare or anything else, I'll send them a sample of greens. But even if you don't have samples, just sending a thank you card and following up with them is easy enough. And I've seen that none of the people that I send a thank you card, their credit card declined. They're asking me to add another product for this auto shipment. So like, and then I'm telling them to, you know, about their perk points. So you want to make sure you're treating your customers, I mean, really good. You know what I mean? And then in my calendar, I have a date actually on this Saturday where I will follow up to see if anybody wants to add or switch the dates, or, you know, switch to another product, or so make sure you're doing that as well. I thought that was like really good because I tried that last month and it really helped a lot.
Can I add something? Just something.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I actually get, I find a lot of customers on social media. So just to take a few minutes and send maybe a catalog, even if you don't want to send any products, that makes a big difference because you most likely only they know about a few products. But it would be good to send them a catalog so they can actually look at you. If you know their goals, you probably can even circle. If you know it's a weight loss, you can just circle it and send it to them. And I was just saying in our e-suite, we have also the results packs. So those are the things that you also can put in there and mail it out. But I love that idea. I actually have done it, but I'm not consistent. So I need to get better at that. Go ahead, Corey.
I love that. I really do love that. And the reason why, because you guys, our loyal customers are where our residual income lies. So that's how we get paid, and we get paid, and we get paid, and we get paid, and we get paid. So the better you treat, just like Danielle said, the better you treat your listeners, the more you're going to get paid on them. And also, if you treat them really well and you're in constant communication with them, when specials come out like this business builder kit promotion, if you're treating them really well and you're talking to them and you're getting to know them and following up with them, you can totally message them and say, hey girl, I don't know if you've ever thought about making extra income with me, but I am just messaging everybody because this is such an awesome promotion. We've never done this before. Get $100 in, you're going to get $100 wrapped, you're going to get $100 in essential oils, you're going to get $40 in defining gel. This is unheard of. And on top of that, you have ability to earn a $10,000 bonus to do this with me. And they're going to say, no, I really love
She broke up.
we have logos and stuff like that. You can, if you're in constant communication with your loyal customers, it makes it a whole heck of a lot easier to them and say, oh my gosh, guess what? We have buy one, get one free on wraps. Do you want to order? And that bumps your volume up. But if you just let them sign up and do their 3 months and cancel them after 3 months and never follow up with them, that customer probably has all 3 bottles of hair, skin, and nails sitting in their closet, or has all of their wraps just sitting on their desk, or never uses any of their supplements like they're supposed to, or uses their greens every once in a while. And that's why they message you first before their auto shipment runs and says, you're going to cancel I did my 3 months, you're going to cancel, right? So make sure that they're our bread and butter. Treat them so good. Don't treat them so good until they sign up with you and then drop them like a hot potato, because then they're going to feel like, oh, she used me just to make money. Cool. And that's not what we put out there, and that's not what we talk about. You know what I mean? So I love that you mentioned that.
Yeah, I mean, tons of people, even at the end of the month, I mean, this is just a tip that I found somewhere else, but if you're keeping that constant connection with your customers and they have perk points, I've said to customers, hey, you have $20 off. I actually have a 30-day challenge. If you're interested, this is like at the last week of the month when I'm looking for volume. If you're interested, you can also do it at the beginning of the month. I mean, I don't see why not. But if you're interested, I could place your order. It's one time, you get $20 off. It's off the wraps and defining gel challenge, so you get more of that BV, or even just wraps. But that's work too, just doing a 30-day challenge and helping them, have them use their perk points.
I would even take it a step further and not even say if you're interested. I would just assume the sale and say, how about we get started on that hair? How about we get started on hair, skin, and nails? I'm throwing in a couple orders. I can throw yours in too. And just really just kind of just like tell them that it's a good idea and they should totally do it because they have money off.
Yeah. I mean, if you really look down your loyal customers and you really clicked on each customer, I guarantee you they have 10 or more perk points. So make sure you're doing that too. I mean, even like last month, one of my LCs actually contacted me and she's like, oh, I want to order, can you add fat fighters? And I was like, actually, you can get a free fat fighters because you have 25 BB. 25 perk points. So she was like so excited about it, you know, that she also ordered the hair, skin, and nails. So like I got that extra, you know what I mean? So, you know, definitely just keep them connected to it. If you continue your auto shipment, you get another $50 because this is your 6th month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So make sure you're always reminding them that. But yeah, I mean, talking to them like your friends, like, is so important. Like they love it, you know, they want to, you know, seem important. So definitely treat them like they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely treat them and follow up with them. And also, you guys check in with them before their second shipment runs to see how they, and I learned this trick from somebody, I can't remember who, but I never ask them, do you like your product? I say to them, how are you loving it? Because I'm not even putting it out there. Go left right here in this turn. Okay. I don't even put out there the chance that they might not love it, or if they like had, you know, one, you know, negative maybe person in their life, they're like, I can't believe you're doing those wraps, they don't work, you know. Even if they love results, they might feel self-conscious and not want to tell me that. So I never put it out there to get a negative response. I always say, how are you loving your wraps? Or how are you loving the hair, skin, and nails? Do you love them? And if they tell me, you know what, to be honest with you, like, I've just been so busy, I haven't even had a chance to wrap yet. You know, life got in the way or whatever. I'll say to them, you know what, that's totally fine. That's actually perfect. Why don't we get you started on defining gel for your second month? Because that's going to pair with the wraps perfectly. And you can use that in between wrapping to really enhance those results. And that way, like I said, they don't have 2 boxes of wraps just sitting around, and they're more likely to use the product now when they get their defining gel in, because now they're going to have even better results, you know. And you can do that with anything. With the hair, skin, and nails, you can pair just about anything with that. You can pair greens with that. You can pair the skincare, any of the skincare products with that. If they're doing cleanser and they still have cleanser, then get them started on toner or something else. And that's why you should always check in with them, so that they're just not getting the same thing over and over and over again, and, you know, don't love it. And on top of it, people don't know how to use the products, you know. They don't know that, like, when to take the thermal fit, or how to take the thermal fit. We all have tips and tricks on how to maximize your wrap results, you know, and everyone's different, but they all work. And, you know, they might be sitting at home eating popcorn, drinking a glass of wine with a wrap on, thinking that they're going to get skinny in 45 minutes, when that's not how it works. So if you set yourself up, then you're setting yourself up to succeed. If you choose to do nothing, you're setting yourself up for nothing, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Love that. Does anybody have any questions? No?
I think we're pretty much finished. I think it was a pretty awesome. The only thing is, I want to say a reminder, we do have a power hours at night, 7 p.m. here in California, 10 p.m. On the East Coast. Anyone is welcome to join us. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You guys going to see some of us, between 3 of us. We are doing those power hours, and you can just jump in for a few minutes, or you can jump in for the whole hour. You guys more than welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. Those are really awesome too, because you're really focused for that hour. So I really love them. But yeah, let's get this month started.
Woo!
Guys,
yes, I'm excited.
I actually have a little fun challenge. I think we should come up with a hashtag and go out there tonight and share our goals, maybe a why or something, you know, how much we want to do, a post on social media, and do maybe like hashtag May what is it, May Momentum or something, and read.
Oh no, that's March. Not that's March Madness. We can't do that.
Yeah, if you guys have any good idea, cue a hashtag, and then we just go and share it, and that's we'll keep ourselves accountable, all of us.
I love it. Yeah, let's use hashtag May Momentum.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So if you guys want that, everybody who's on the Zoom right now, if you want, take a screenshot or a picture of the Zoom right now of you on the Zoom, and use hashtag May Momentum, and just talk about that, you know, you're never alone in this business, and here are your goals for this month, and this is, because of It Works, this is what you're going to be able to accomplish this month for yourself and your family. That's so good, because you're reaching out, and someone out there needs what you're giving, you know, and what you're getting, and that's going to resonate with them. So when you message them, they are going to jump right on board, and you get to help them. So I love that. That's a good one.
Love it. Let's do it.
I'm ready for work. I'm like, guys, forget about the Zoom. I'm ready to go to work.
Yeah, let's go to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Awesome.
If anybody has any questions, let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Jumping on.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.